Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. sums up his son's performance against Jake Paul honestly in just 2 words. Jake Paul comprehensively beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. over 10 rounds at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Paul was allowed to dominate the first 8 rounds of the fight after Chavez threw extremely few punches of note, much to the dismay of the crowd. Although the Mexican picked up the pace in the closing 6 minutes, Paul ran out a clear points victor, with the fans making their feelings clear on Chavez's performance at the final bell. One man who said before the fight that Paul stood no chance was Chavez's father, the legendary Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. Speaking to Fight Hype after the contest, the former 3-weight world champion said he's proud of his son's performance after all his struggles outside of the ring. Elaborating, he spoke at length. Julio is a champion, and he's a champion because he overcame a lot. Julio, yes, honestly, I feel proud, really, because after coming from such difficult, complicated years, to step into a ring and defeat those demons, you understand? Honestly, I feel happy, proud, because he gave a good fight, you understand? He didn't lose the fight, he gave away the fight in the early rounds, you understand? Because he won the last rounds, my son. That was very clear. But look, the most important thing is that he's clean, he's healthy, and this is the beginning of a rebirth, you know? Because, man, after so many years with that addiction, you understand? And to come back to a ring after almost 2 years without fighting, honestly, I congratulate my son. The whole crowd is happy with him. What matters is that my son is healthy. He gave a good fight. Chavez Sr. blamed inactivity in the early rounds for the loss, but claimed that had the fight been 12 rounds then his son would have got the knockout. He just didn't throw enough punches in the early rounds. But he said he's very happy with the outcome. I thought Julio could stop him in the last rounds, you know. Because Jake guy was really tired already, you understand? But it wasn't enough for my son, you get me? After 2 years of not fighting, well, he gets tired, you understand? But the truth is, I'm very proud, very happy, because after coming, like I said, from serious problems, stepping into a ring is not easy. If it had been 12 rounds, my son would have knocked him out. He would have knocked him out. As for Paul, he moves on and is still being linked to a bizarre exhibition fight against current lightweight champion Gervonta Davis next, though did also call out Tommy Fury for a rematch as well as cruiserweight world champions Gilberto Ramirez and Badou Jack.